I went to Fire Up this weekend that was sponsored by Harvest Ministries.
The speaker, Casey Benson, he was pretty cool. He's really energetic and he has a lot of good info. He also said invite all your friends to church, and so you also have a chance. So if something bad happens to them, then you feel good about yourself because you let God come into them and be in the presence of the Lord.
Well, Fire Up was a really great experience. I really enjoyed the speaker. He really gave some great insight onto a lot of life's problems and talked about his own problems. It's incredible to see how people who you'd never guessed could be saved or would go through so much stuff, awful stuff, and still be able to be saved. I found that really awesome.
Helped me about my faith and how I need to be a good role model to others, and like he was in the, when he was younger age. So that was pretty amazing. It was a really good message.
Casey, the speaker, said it was a tragedy to leave your Christian life at church, but you should live it in front of everyone because you don't know if somebody could be affected by it.
Story he told about the kid who saw Christians that weren't leading a Christian lifestyle outside of church. It really reminded me of lots of stuff that has happened in my family throughout the years.
And he just had some really great speeches. He was really funny. So
one of my favorite parts was my sister's talk because she gave an example to others what it feels like to live out of their comfort zone and what she's gone through and stuff like that. And I feel like nobody really knows that part about us, so it's really amazing for them to see a different part about us and where we came from. So
my favorite part of Fire Up was the small groups because you got to actually connect with people you didn't know, and it was also about Christ, so you were more open about it and like you could feel comfortable.
Everybody was from all around the state, and it was really interesting to see everybody's perspectives on their faith and how they did things in the community about their faith. And
so we played games, we talked about what we had in common with each other, which was pretty fun, and then we talked about how close we are with God.
We really kind of got in deeper with what we were talking about, and it was a lot of fun, met a lot of cool people. It strengthened my faith because I really learned what I liked about myself and not just thinking about what other people thought of me.
And I learned more about the other kids in the youth group and just got closer to them.
I definitely got closer to the girls I roomed with. Probably not in the way of faith, but I learned about the bathroom habits.
What I liked best about Fire Up was the music.
And that's because it just really helped you get into it.
The music was really good at Fire Up, and Tim Price did a really good job leading the band, and he's really good on guitar, and the music was just really inspiring.
I want to know you more.
Oh, I liked the song about the cleft. It's called like Meet With Me. And I liked it because the chords were really great and like the words were just helped it. It was a great song.
I liked the music the best because the Harvest Band was all fun and energetic, and it just got us up and moving.
The songs were just really good, and they really like touched you, and they made you think about like how you live your life and everything, and it was really good.
Knowing that this was my last Fire Up and being able to go to it for 3 years now, seeing all the different youth people go through it and seeing familiar faces was nice and nice to see. It's also pretty neat to see all the different speakers that come through, and they all have the similar message of how we need to keep ourselves fired up throughout our whole entire lives and not just at youth events. But how they all presented is so interesting because some are funny, some are serious. This year the presenter was very funny, and we were all able to connect with him well.
My favorite part of Fire Up was Saturday night. There was quite a few touching God moments. The speaker, Casey Benson, was absolutely amazing. And basically we just had a few minutes where there was music playing and we just laid it all down to God. It was just amazing. It was like, bam, Jesus in your face. And it was just so emotional, and you could just feel the love of 500 people in one gigantic auditorium, and one amazing speaker, one amazing band. It was just perfect 30 minutes.
I'm very thankful that the church has been able to continue with the idea of our youth ministry going to these events, because it's very moving and helpful for all of us to join together and see that there are other people out there who believe the same things, and to be close with our youth group.
We're rolling here, people.
Okay, I go ahead and
Check, check, check. Zoom, 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 zoom.
And respectful.
Oh wait, sorry, Jordan just came in, so he distracted me. Well, I thought there's. Oh wait, hold on, guys, restart.
Okay, restart.
I don't know. The chord's off to get into it.
You want to start that?
Okay.
Oh, do you have gum in your mouth?
Should I take it out?
You just put it in your hand, because I don't see your hands. You can just hold it for a second. There you go. That was sponsored
I went
by
to
Harvest
Fire
Ministry.
Up that was sponsored by Harvest. I went to Fire Up that was that was sponsored by Harvest. Harvest. Okay. I went to Fire Up this weekend that was sponsored by Harvest Ministries.
What are you going to talk about?
Real G.
Okay, it's fine. Okay.
And I'm sorry.
That's okay. You can start over.
Okay.
Right at me. I know. Everyone,
Trying to think.
Okay, I gotta think of how I'm gonna say.
Talked about how we like what God and like the games we did.
Well, we're we really kind of got in.
What I like best about
My favorite part about
That always helps. That always helps. That always helps.
Zoom, 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 zoom,
all the way
zoom,
against the
zoom,
wall.
zoom, 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 zoom.
And just all the friends, and just all the friends.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, am I looking around? Oh, I can't look straight.
And respectful.
How we.
Hang on. Is someone coming? Okay. Okay, go ahead.
This plant's fake.
It's like it's afraid of you or something.
No.
And yeah, that's it.
The years. So yeah, that's my speech, and I went to Fire Up. My name is Jacob Little.